Hello everybody and welcome to the Kilimanjaro Adventure Weekend quiz. So this quiz will be an under 14s quiz. There will be an over 14s quiz that will be released later this evening, but be aware that some of the questions might be repeated. So if you are looking for more of a challenge, the over 14s quiz was more likely, but we also have this one which I will go through now. So basically we'll have 5 rounds, each of which has 5 points available. So we're looking at a total of 25 points for the entire quiz. If you need a pen and a paper, that would also be great. But you can also do it on a Word document and save that as well. And all the answers will be at the end. Also feel free to pause between rounds. I'll just continue and go through the whole thing, but feel free to pause to check your answers at the end of each round if you need to. Okay, with all that being said, we'll go on to the first round, which is the scouting and the guide round. So question number 1, what is the name of our giraffe from the Kilimanjaro Adventure Challenge weekend? So just to repeat that question, what is the name of our giraffe from the Kilimanjaro Adventure Weekend Challenge? Okay. Number 2, which country is Mount Kilimanjaro found in? So that's question number 2. Which country is Mount Kilimanjaro found in? Okay. Question number 3. What is the name of the youngest girl guide section in the UK? It can also be the name for a colourful arc that can appear in the sky. Okay. So question number 3. What is the name of the youngest girl guide section in the UK? It is also the name of a colourful arc that can appear in the sky. So there's a little hint there for you as well with question number 3. Okay, with that being said, we'll go on to question number 4. On which island did Baden-Powell hold his experimental camp for scouting? So that's question number 4. On which island did Baden-Powell hold his experimental camp for scouting? Okay, and question number 5, that's the final question of this round. How many adventure challenge zones are there for you to try out in our event? For example, the travel zone is 1, so how many do we have altogether? So just to repeat that again, question number 5, how many adventure challenge zones are there for you to try at our event this weekend? For example, the travel zone is 1, but how many are there altogether? Okay, so that's the end of the first round. If you want to pause it after this, feel free to, and then we'll move on to the second round, which is the map round. So, in front of you, there will be a set of 5 pictures. So, all of these pictures are landmarks which the picture has been taken above from. All you need to do is tell us is which landmark it is. So we have question number 1. And then question number 2. And then we also have question number 3. Question number 4. And question number 5. Okay, so that is the map round. Obviously, just make sure you use the pictures to try and work out which landmark we're asking you to look for. Okay, with that being said, we'll go on to round number 3. So question number one is in the music round will be, which American singer has released the songs that include Panini and Old Town Road? Just repeat, this is of course the music round. Question one, which American singer has released songs that include Panini and Old Town Road? Okay, moving on to question number two in the music round. Which famous video sharing app was once used as an app to share short lip sync videos? So question number two, you might need to work this one out a little bit. Just listen carefully. Which famous video sharing app was once used as an app to share short lip sync videos? Okay, so question number three. Which mathematical symbol has Ed Sheeran not used as a title for an album? So just make sure we get the words right here as well. Which mathematical symbol has Ed Sheeran not used as a title for an album? So make sure you pay attention to the wording of this question. So question number four. How many members were originally in the band One Direction? That's question number four. How many members were originally in the band One Direction? So, moving on to question number five, which is the final question of this round. Which Canadian singer had a #1 hit with Despacito in the summer of 2017? So we'll just do the last question again. Which Canadian singer had a #1 hit with Despacito in the summer of 2017? Okay, so we're moving on to the science round, which is round number 4. So the first question with this round is, which organ covers the entire body and protects it? So that's question number 1. I'll just repeat that again. Which organ covers the entire body and protects it? Okay. Question number 2. Who invented the first functional telephone? So question number 2. Who invented the first functional telephone? Okay. Moving on to question number 3. What is the largest land animal? So this is question number 3. What is the largest land animal? Okay, and moving on to question number 4. What is the name of the closest planet to the sun? So that being our sun in our solar system. So question number 4. What is the name of the closest planet to the sun? Okay, and finally for this round, the science round, question number 5. What is the name for a baby cow? So just as a final question, what is the name for a baby cow? Okay, so we're going to move on to our final round, which is the picture round. So we will just go through some pictures, and all you got to do is just tell us what do you think is shown in the picture. It is a little bit tricky to work out, but if you just pay close attention to your pictures, you should be able to work out what is being shown. Okay, so we have question number 1. So question number 1, remember we're just looking for the item or something that you can see from this picture. What do you think is being shown? Okay, so moving on to question number 2. So what do we think this is, and can you tell us? And number 3, what can you tell us is being shown here? And moving on to question number 4, what can you tell us is up on the screen? And finally, question number 5. What do you think is being shown here? There's question number 5. Okay, so thank you for participating in our quiz. I'm just going to quickly run through the answers, so if you don't want to hear them, pause now, step away, but if you are looking to hear the answers, I'll run through them now. So returning to the first round, which is the scouting and guiding round, so we have the answer to question number 1, which is Kibo, and the answer to question number 2 is Tanzania. Number 3 is rainbows. Number 4 is Brownsea Island. And number 5 is 6. Moving on to the map round, the pictures shown were number 1, the Sphinx. Number 2, the Eiffel Tower. 3, Buckingham Palace. 4, the O2. And number 5, the Statue of Liberty. So we go on to number 3, which is the music round. So the answer to number 1 was Lil Nas X. Number 2 is TikTok. Number 3 is minus or subtract. Number 4 is 5. And number 5 is Justin Bieber. So moving on to the science round. Number 1 is skin. Number 2 is Alexander Graham Bell. Number 3 is elephant. Number 4 is mercury. And number 5 is calf. And finally, the answers to the picture round. Number 1 was a peg. Number 2 was sunglasses. Number 3 was a hairbrush. Number 4 was a pine cone. And finally, question number 5 is a candle. So, thank you very much for that. That was our quiz for today. So as I said, there are 25 points on offer. So I'd like to thank you for taking part, and just let us know how well you did as well, because we'll be looking to see what kind of scores we're going to get at the end. But thank you very much, and have a wonderful weekend. Thank you very much.